What's up, everybody? We're back. Yes, yeah. We're back in Tinkercad. Oh, today's a very special episode, too. You know why? No, you don't. But you're about to. So, today is very special because I am bringing two of my audiences together. So, because as you saw by the thumbnail, we're building a hydroponic system, completely 3D printed. Besides the water pump, the little tiny pump that we're putting in it, everything will be 3D printed, and maybe nobody's done it before. I certainly didn't look that up and find out, but we're going to just do it from scratch and do it how we want, you know? And the reason we're bringing two of my audiences together is, well, of course, we are right now in Tinkercad. So this is my Tinkercad World channel. And these are my Tinkercad folks, my people, my homies. But I'm bringing in my other audience, which is my Let's Do Stuff Big channel. Because it's a gardening channel and some other cool outdoor stuff and weird stuff. But I'm also a competitive gardener, like giant grower. I grow giant pumpkins and giant stuff, and I do a lot of stuff with plants. So, as you saw in the thumbnail, we're doing the hydroponic system. So I can bring the two audiences together, and I think it will be awesome. And we'll maybe open up 3D printing to some people that have never seen how it works or never even seen a 3D printer. So I will be explaining a few things at first to the new audience, the Let's Do Stuff Big audience. I'll add links to the other channels in the description if any of you guys want to check out the other channels. The Tinkercad people know the drill. We usually pick some kind of design, and we make something from scratch in this program. So we can make 3D objects and inventions and decorations or whatever we want, anything in this program, and we pop the file into the 3D printer, and the 3D printer makes it for us. That's why we're so cool. So I'll explain I'll be talking more than I normally do. Wait a minute. No, I talk a lot. But I will be talking to both audiences, of course, but I might explain things a little bit to the Let's Do Some Stuff Big audience because they've never seen this. They're probably like, what's a Tinkercad? I've been a little under the weather, so if I sound weird or start sniffling or bleeding from the eyes, that's what is going on there. But I'm feeling better, so we got to get back to it. Okay, enough of that. So this is Tinkercad. It's a free program you can get online. Well, it's just online. You don't even have to download it. You just go to tinkercad.com or something. Yeah, .com. And this channel that I have on YouTube is called Tinkercad World. So if you want to check that out, you can watch episode 1, 2, 3, and actually learn it and start doing this yourself. Get a 3D printer. You can get a nice one for like $200. Okay, enough yapping. We got to do stuff big. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a full hydroponic system out of our shapes here. And so see, we can just take shapes over here and add them together to make stuff. Ooh, that's bad. So look, we already have a cylinder. We could print that out right now. So actually, let's make this bigger because we got to make a container for the main reservoir of the hydroponic system. We'll just kind of make like a one chamber thing right now because we can always duplicate it and make it into like a multiple chamber thing. But for testing and everything, I'm just going to do a single chamber. How big do we want this thing, guys? I'd say we'd want the bottom like 6 inches across. So let's just do, this is all by millimeters, the way I have it set up, if anybody's wondering. So let's do 150 by 150 millimeters. And I think we even want it taller than that. So let's go 200 tall. Oh my gosh, why does that look so cray cray? Okay, is that too tall? 6, 7, 8, 8 inches tall? Okay, let's make sure. Do we have the 6 inches? Yeah, that's 6 inches about by 6. Geez, it's deceiving. Why is that so? Wow, it looks a lot taller than it needs to be. Okay, we'll go with this. Okay, so let's just rock this out, or let's get it ready to. So what we need to do is we need to cut this out so it makes like a container. So see if the other audience wants to know, we can cut stuff out. Let me show them. So see, we can. Oh wow, bad example. We can take an object and make it any shape we want, like this. We could do weird stuff. And look, see this button here? I could turn it to a hole, and it becomes a cutout shape. So when I group them together, watch. Whoopsies! Look, we just cut a big old chew in there. That's not what we wanted. So we could just hit the back button. So you get it? So we're going to do that same thing. We're going to cut the center out so it's like a big container, like a tube thing. So let's go ahead and duplicate it here. And then, so see, now we have two objects stacked on top of each other. Let's turn one of them to a cutout, and let's make it smaller. I'd say we want the sides to be like 4. I want it kind of thick so it doesn't leak or nothing. So 4 millimeters on each side. So let's change these numbers to 142 by 142. And then let's also raise it up by 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And now we can center it. See, there's buttons you can use to like center stuff and make your life easy. See, now look, we have a cutout sitting in our object, basically. So when I combine them or group them together, it's going to cut this out. But I don't want to group it quite yet. So because I want to make a little side chamber first. Well, you know what? Just so people can see it better. Sure, you know what we'll do? Let's just grab a copy of that, and now let's group this so we can show the noobs how we do things. So see, we got a full container, and this will be the container that the that the plant goes in. I mean, the main reservoir for our system. Because what we're going to do is we're going to have a pump down here somewhere. Well, here, let me show you. Let me skip to a picture of the pump. It's a tiny little cheapo pump you can get on Amazon for a few dollars. So I'll go to a picture now. Okay, yeah, that's what the pump looks like. It's like a tiny little aquarium pump. So I'll have to measure. Well, I guess I should measure it right now. So I have a caliper that I'm using to measure. Oops, I got to zero it out here. In real life, I'm looking at this pump. So it's like 39. Oh gosh, my caliper's goofy. Well, let's just call it 40 by 40. 40 by 40 by 35. So let's quick make a model of that. Boop, boop, boop. What did I say? 40 by 40 by 35. Okay, let's just make a model of that like we usually do so we know that it will fit in, you know, where we want it. So yeah, the pump is like this big. Okay, and I think we're going to have the pump. We're going to have the pump like, oh yeah, I guess we could put it in a box. Or would it look, should we keep everything round so it looks kind of cool? See, this is the beauty of it. We get to make an invention, and we get to make it whatever we want it to look like. So see, the pump is going to sit outside of outside of this tube anyway. So so actually, yeah, let's try it like this and see if we like it. You know what I'm saying? Let's make this bigger. Here, let's make it smoother. Okay, so let's see. Oops. You know what I'm saying? Like, should we have it kind of look like this? So see, this will be a reservoir, like where the pump will sit down in there. And honestly, it doesn't have to be this tall, probably. Let's just rock it. Let's rock it. We'll see if it fits. Okay, so let's do the same thing we did last time. Let's duplicate. And we'll make it 8 smaller. So, oh gosh. Yeah. So 68 by 80. Oops, did I do that? No, I didn't. Okay, 68 by 80. And then raise it up by 4. Uh-oh. I feel like I went wrong somewhere. Okay, what did I do, guys? Come on now. Come on now. Don't make me look bad in front of my friends. Okay, so let's cut this out. Thinking. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so look, we made a container, yeah, with our pump in it. Okay, but see, look, this comes inside here, which technically I don't really want. So that's why I knew that was going to happen. And look, we can snip that off because we got another one of these. You know what? I have a feeling we might want another one of these. So let's leave one over there. Okay, let's bring these two together and I'll. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, we're gonna snip off this because see, we don't want this part sticking into our root chamber. So let's snip it off now by grouping. Look at it. We just snip-a-roonied it. Okay, but now we need. Honestly, let's go back once. This doesn't have to stick out so far, this whole thing. Here, let's align it quick with this. In this direction anyway. There. Because see, this could be right here. This is why we usually do a model of the object that's we're gonna be messing with. Because see, we can pretend this is the pump. But see, this doesn't have to stick out so far. So look, we could have this a lot more streamlined, like, that's gooder. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now let's snip it. See, we just changed the whole design. That easy. Okay, groupage. There we go, guys. Okay, so now that's awesome. Yeah. Okay, let's move this out quick because we got to cut. We need the water to be able to get back. I guess we could kind of. This would be a good time to explain how the whole system works real quick. So so you guys are on the same. We're all on the same page. So the plant will be growing up here. The roots are going to come down through some kind of 3D printed mesh that we're going to make. And the roots will grow down through here like this. And there'll be water in the bottom, probably like 2 inches. No, 3. Yeah, maybe 3 inches of water. 2, I don't know. as long as it covers the pump, yeah, probably only 2 inches of water. So the pump will pump the water back up to the top here, and we'll have some kind of little sprinkler, like little holes, or, we're going to have like a tube come up with some kind of little thing up here to spray the water out or drip it, and the water will drain through our medium, our 3D printed mesh, and go down to the bottom, and it'll cycle like this. Yeah. So this is just our little chamber for our pump, but we need the water to be able to come back out and get to the pump. So we got to make some little holes here. So let's get this out of the way now that we explained everything in vast detail. Let's just make a little 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to make a little bit of mesh. Should we have it only 2? The roots are going to probably kind of try to stick through, but okay, let's check this out. Let's see how it looks. Why don't we bring this back so we can see what's up? Oops. Okay, is more holes better, or only a few holes is better? I feel like I feel like less is better, because otherwise the roots will be really coming through here. So let's duplicate, move it over like that, and hit duplicate more. Yeah. Oops, did I do one too many? No, I kind of like that. Maybe we'll put one more on this side. See? Easy as that, guys. Oh, whoops! And if you accidentally move something, that's okay. Okay, so let's select everything. So see, these are all hole cuts. So watch. When we group it together, look at that. We got them. We got a water access drainage point. Yeah, we're cruising. We're cruising. Okay. So now we need, there is actually a hole. How big is the hole? Uh-oh. I don't have the light on in my room. Oh no, let me put my glasses on. Okay, I gotta measure the hole in the bucket. Just kidding. Okay. It's kind of awkward to measure. Okay, we're gonna call it, that is an 8mm hole. So where the water comes out is 8mm. Brain stopped. Okay, so 8mm. Let's do this, and let's duplicate that for a second. Okay, just to visualize here. Okay, let's see where the cord is. Okay, it looks like it's going to be, I think the hole will be like over here. So let me just put the hole in in our pump. There, so the pump looks like this. The water shoots out like that. So we're going to need a little tube. I wonder if I should use like aquarium tubing. Or if we should print the tube. Let's print it. That's funner. If it doesn't work, if the printed tube doesn't, if we don't like the printed tube, we can always, I can always use aquarium tubing to run up to the top. But we're trying to print everything, so. All right. Let's turn this back into, yeah, let's make a tube that's going to stick down into that hole of the pump, but it's got to be a tiny bit smaller. It's not going to fit. So let's just go, let's make this 7.8 by 7.8. Okay. And let's duplicate it. And we gotta make it into a tube. Let's see how ridiculous it looks like. I want it kind of so it prints nice. We don't need the hole to be very big. Oh wow, that's way too small. Let's do 5. What the? 5 by 5. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, we like that. We like it. All of us. Okay, let's line these puppers up. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. See how easy that is? Now we got a tube that should fit in there. I can always sand it a little bit. And then look, we could easily stretch it up. Boing. Well, here, let's make sure we might as well set it up like it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, let's set it up like it's actually stuck in there, you know. So we can actually do it how we want. Okay, and now we're going to need it to turn. Don't we have under my favorites here? We have these. We have this. Oh God, I never use these things. It looks like perfect though, don't it? Wow, look at all the settings for this thing. Okay, let's make it orange so it doesn't trigger anybody. Let's bring it on up. Okay, how are we doing on time? Oh, 24 minutes? That's good. We're good. Yeah, some of my videos, they get a little long on this channel. 24 minutes though, we're doing good. See, we're just building stuff. It's easy. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay. Let's make my movements smaller so we can really get this dialed in, right? Right? Wow, we are good at this. Oh wow, that's perfect. Oh wait, no, it's not. Look. Now it's perfect. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. I mean, it's like, oh gosh, uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, we like that. Oops, is this all too tall though? Yeah, that's too tall. What am I doing? Okay, let's shrink this down. Oh, I see. Cause see, this sticks up. Okay. Honestly, we don't really need it like above it barely at all. So I mean, so this could kind of just be like this. Yeah, because this can rest right on there. Okay, you know what? Let's combine these because we're calling this part. Yeah, we can combine them too. That'd be fine. Before we do that though, let's duplicate. Let's duplicate this pipe. I feel like we're gonna want one of them. Okay. There. Now this is its own object here. So see, these are connected now. Oops, did I? Oh well, see this probably won't even show up on the print, these little tiny little lines. Wow, look, we're doing great. We are winning. Oh yeah, we're doing good. Okay, I'm gonna pause it for a second and take a coffee break. We do that. And then sometimes we stare at it and nod our heads and go, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. And we drink coffee. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Just slammed a pitcher of coffee, did a couple cartwheels. Ooh, it's 5:56 a.m. See, that's why I needed the coffee break. Let's see. Okay, what were we doing? Okay, we got to make some kind of water distribution um, thing here because the water's going to come up and we need it to like drip out evenly on the top. So, oops, let's grab one of these. But let's see what else we have. Let's go back to basic shapes. And do we have a tube? Oh, let's just see what would be easier or better. See, we could make a thing out of these tubes, but how easy could we turn this into a circular tube? I feel like it'll be kind of hard. Okay, let's do this and... Ooh, wow. Let's just kind of... Let me put this up here and see how big it about to make this. We might not go this route anyway, but, you know, it could be something like this. Whoa, don't do that. I meant to move this. So see, this could be connected with a little tube. Yeah. Should we see if we can make this hollow? I've never tried that. I bet it's going to be kind of dumb. Okay, so what we would have to do, let's turn it see-through like that. And let's make a duplicate. And then we'd have to make it skinnier. Okay, wow, that's actually not very hard. Okay. It looks like we'd have to align them. Okay, we're doing good. Oh, that's not very hard. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's easy. Okay. Sorry, distraction. Okay, let's turn this outside one back into a solid. And let's combine them. And let's make it orange so we don't trigger anybody. Okay, so now this is hollow. This is a hollow tube. I don't mind it being like bigger like that. I think that'll look fine. It'll look kind of cool. See the reason, check it out. See, I knew we were gonna need this. And let's make this shorter. Let's flip it. Let's bring it up, buddy. Oh, wow, we gotta change our movement. Uh-oh. Wow, did you guys see that? I almost closed the program. Okay, let's bring this over. Wow, I thought these would stay. Why aren't these lined up? That's just silly. Okay, let's you see, we're just gonna have a little piperoonie going over here. Okay. Yeah, like this, right? And we can make it shorter. Like, we could just have it. How do we want to do this? We got to cut a hole in there. Okay, first things first, let's align this with this, right? Yes, let's do that. Okay, so that is perfectly lined up. It's got to come up though. Yeah, I don't mind that, right? Okay, we just have to cut a little. Let's move this out of the way. We got to cut a little hole in here. It's kind of annoying though because watch this. I just duplicated it. Let's ungroup this and look, because inside this is this from when we cut out the tube, right? Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's combine these two and get rid of this extra one here, and we can bring our tube back. Look at that, and it's perfectly lined up. Now, I do have to think about something though. We have to print this. Actually, oh, we can print this all. Oh, okay. Okay, so we need holes. Here, let's make this see-through so we can make sure everything's okay in there. Is everything okay? Yeah, I think so. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so the water will come out here and go around. So we just need to make some holes in here for the water to shoot out. Okay, we can let's get everything lined up exactly how we like it because we're gonna turn this into a. Oh, we already combined that. Let's combine these because this is almost a finished object. So see, we can group it together so it's all connected. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna flip this and move it over. Because see, I'm gonna print this separate at this orientation. Because that's how it'll print the best. Okay, let's drop it down. Oh, I see. Okay. Just so it prints easy, let's ungroup it. I think we're going to drop this down so it's well, I will figure that out. We don't want to drop it that far. Okay, I might drop this down so it's touching the print bed, but I'll make sure it's still good in there. So see, I might make a few changes there, but oh, whoops, that would change our hole though. Uh-oh. Okay, I better leave that alone for now. No big deal. I could just add something here, supports, whatever. Okay, so let's add our little sprinkler hole so that now we can put the sprinkler holes in the top here because see, this will be flipped over. So let's go up and grab, there's not going to be much water pressure, so we can make the holes really small. Should we just make like 2mm holes? So see, and watch this. This will impress everybody. Maybe just kidding. Okay, let's raise this up a little. Here, let's make sure it's only cutting through. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so see, we want to make some sprinkler holes. Oops, come on now. Let's center it a little bit on there. Okay, let's also align it. 37 minutes, we're still okay. No sweat. Okay, watch this. We can duplicate it. Let's move one across. Okay, let's eyeball it, put it kind of about like that. Sure. Now watch this. This will be cool. Okay, let's select both of them and hit duplicate. And we'll do a little spinach. And now we'll hit duplicate some more. Yeah, look at that. That's what we're talking about. And you know what though? I'm going to get rid of this one. We don't want all the water shooting out the first hole. We want it to start going around, you know? Yeah, now. Okay, so let's combine these and watch. It'll cut all the holes. Boopage. Look at that. We are awesome. Okay, we're done with that. Now is the fun part. Actually, so the whole thing's done except for the growing medium. That'll be kind of fun. We got to make some kind of a, because we could just use Hydroton or something similar for the medium to go in here. Medium. For the roots to go around. So usually you choose something that's adsorbent, not absorbent. Do you guys know the difference? There's absorbent and adsorbent. Um, the reason people use hydroton is expanded clay. Here, let's have a lesson. Hydroton is expanded clay, so it's like these little baked clay pellets that like go bloop and like expand outward when they bake them. And they get, like a lava rock, they get tons of little pits in them and little holes. So there's a ton of surface area on the outside of these clay balls. And that makes them highly adsorbent. Adsorbent is when something holds water on the outside of it. It doesn't soak into the object like a sponge. That's absorbent. But adsorbent is when water is held on the outside of an object. And if an object like this has a big surface area, then it's highly adsorbent. And that's what we want for the roots. Because there'll be lots of spots not only for the water, but for air and for the roots to attach. And I think it's going to work just fine because, honestly, 3D printed plastic has a lot of texture to it. So I think it's going to be pretty adsorbent. I know it's going to be adsorbent. So anyway, enough about that. Now you guys can use that word on somebody, be like, wow, this is really adsorbent. And somebody will correct you and they'll be like, you mean absorbent? And be like, no, actually, I'm a Karen, armchair expert. Okay, distraction. Okay, so we need to, oh yeah, so this is a good reason we have this. So we know that this fits inside here. So we want a removable block of stuff. Okay, let's get rid of this. We can move, this is our setup. Let's move it over here. Okay. What are we going to do, guys? I honestly have no idea. We got to make something that has a lot of little shapes or something. Like, hard to explain. What should we do, guys? Okay, let me think and I'll be right back. Okay, I brought you guys back. I didn't really spend much time thinking, but that's okay. So let's just grab, we're going to do a lot of duplicating here. So let's just grab a circle. I mean a donut. I call it a donut. Boop. Yes, let's just let's just try something. So what we're going to do, we want to make a very crazy, complicated shape, but easily. Okay, so let's do this, this. Okay, let's make this donut skinnier. Oh, yeah. Me like, me like. Okay, watch this. Duplicate and upage. Ooh, we got to turn this back to faster movements. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh. See, sometimes it's best to just start doing stuff. Oh, this is a perfect shape to use. Because what's going to happen is as water drips down, there's going to be hundreds of these, if not thousands. As the water drips down, some water drops will get caught right here, and there'll be water sitting right here with the nutrients. And then some will drip down to the next one. Oh, we accidentally did something awesome. Okay. There. This is what I want. We can always chop this top off. Yeah, we'll chop the top off. Well, maybe we will. Let's see. Okay, how tall is it? Okay, that's fine. Now, we're going to get really crazy. You guys ready? Okay, let's move this. We're going to get crazy. I'm the master of the duplicating. That's my favorite part. We can get so much done. See, look, I could duplicate that whole stack. And any chance we get, we want gaps in air. So see, I'm going to leave it like that. But see, they're still connected. And now watch this. Boop, 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 boopage. Okay, let's make sure it's wide enough. Nope. Oh, no, dang it. Why did I... Oh, man. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked off of there. Because I can't keep duplicating now that I clicked off. Okay, now I can. Okay, so let's just do this again. Slide it over. There we go. And one more. Okay, I think that should be enough. So see now, yeah, and we're gonna have to trim it or shrink it. That's what we'll do. We'll shrink it a little bit. Okay, now watch this. Or wait. Okay, calm down. Calm. Hey, I'm getting excited or something. Okay, so how do we want to do? Okay, I got it. Wow, this is about to... I told you there might be thousands of these. Because watch, we're going to duplicate this whole thing. Slide it over a tiny bit. Or, yeah, I mean, yes, but they're not connected at all. And that... Is that going to print weird? Is it going to be able to print them if they're not connected? It would be kind of nice. The roots could really go down. Do we like that, though? Yeah, we could even make connection things. Yeah. Okay, it's okay. Ready? See, we're gonna have thousands of these loops. Okay. Oh, wow. Yep, it's already lagging. We just made thousands of these. Okay, so see, now we need to cut. Okay, we need to cut. Hello? Hello? Are you guys still there? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me explain what happened. So yeah, by making this weird object, we broke the internet basically. What it was like 5:45 when I was building last time. It's like noon. I got frustrated and went and left and bought donuts and went to McDonald's. I made both of them bad choices in a row. So yeah, so I don't want to touch this object because it doesn't want to exist. Every time I try to change it or like combine items or whatever, when I was trying to cut it into this shape, it was like freezing up and crashing the whole world's internet. Um, but I got it cut. So we're going to leave it sit there just like that. And I put a little rim around it like this, up this, we'll call this a root canister. Because that'll drop, it'll be a one-time use thing, I think. Well, because it's going to get tangled with roots, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. But we'll just plop this into here. And then, so we're going to have to print this in 3 parts. So this will print separate, this, and this. Let's take a close look at this, though. We don't have to move it or change it, but yeah, look at, there's thousands of them rings. Can we go down in here? Oh, yeah. So there's going to be so much surface area and spots for the roots to cruise around. I think it's going to be pretty cool. But let me print these out and let's see how it goes. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably post this today or tomorrow for the Tinkercad people because they like to just see the design done same day or as soon as it's done. And then the Let's Do Stuff Big people are the plant folk. So they're going to want to see this in action. So we will get the plant growing and do it time lapse if I can, and see how it works as a functionable drip hydroponic system. So the Let's Do Stuff Big video will probably take a few weeks or maybe even a month, a couple weeks. But the Tinkercad people, you guys don't have to wait, you little sillies. And if you guys want to check on how the plant is doing, just go over to my Let's Do Stuff Big channel, link in the description. And, you can subscribe to that channel if you want. Okay, all right. Enough blabbing. I will print all this stuff out and get right back to you. Okay, are you guys still there? Wow. Okay, let me fill you in on the details. So it's actually the next morning. I printed this. It was perfect. It's awesome. It's actually bigger than I thought. I printed this on the high-speed printer. This thing has still been my nemesis. I finally got it to export and save, and I went to go print it, and it said it would have taken 53 hours, and it would have taken 1,200 grams of filament, so more than a roll. This thing is just, can I say it? Stupid. So guess what? Yeah, remember I said this thing is my nemesis? You know what you do to your nemesis? You delete him. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna quick whip up a little, kind of like a flat disc. I had an idea to have just like a grid system discs, and I'll print them separately and I'll stack them in here, and that way they'll be reusable, and they'll be super easy for the printer to print because it'll just be lines and one circle. So you know what? This has already taken too long, my record time anyway, so I will quick make one of the discs and I'll be right back. Well, here, now that I got this ready, I'll quick show you what I'm going to do. Let's see, is that enough gap? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, we like that. Okay, let's just go like this. So I'm just hitting duplicate after I move that one. Yep, that's good enough. Now watch this. Select all, duplicate, and spin. Ooh, pretty. Wow, look at how perfect that was. There we go. See, this is what I want. And now I'm gonna cut it. Cut it. Come on now. Sorry, I'm so nasally sounding this morning. I sound like Kermit the Frog. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it and then put a little rim around it with this, and I'll be right back. Okay, we got, let's see, is this one object? Yeah. Okay, I got the little ring. Let's see if it fits. A boopage. Wow. Let's see what the, wow, cool. Yeah, look at that. Is that good? Oh, it sticks out a little. Okay, yeah, I'll fix that up quick. Wow, yeah, see, this is so much better. This is an easy shape for the printer because I got to print a bunch of these, and they'll just stack inside of here, like at different orientations. You don't want them perfectly lined up. Just throw them all in there, and it'll still be a ton of surface area. I could have probably made these even thinner, probably, but these will be nice and sturdy, so I'll be able to reuse them. That's one of the main things. I'll be able to peel these layers apart and reuse these because the roots will, you could tear the roots out easy if you peel them apart. Uh, awesome. Okay, let me print a bunch of these and get the rest of the stuff printed, and we'll see how this whole thing looks and works, I guess, at least with the water and everything. All right, I'll be back.
Yay, we did it! Wow, look at all this stuff, guys. Okay, I got everything printed. So here's the main housing, the big old deal. It looks awesome. Turned out great. Uh, Here's all the discs. I printed 6 of these discs for the rooting medium. Uh, and I decided to print, I just made some rings. See all these? Aren't they cool? These are actually pretty heavy. They're solid. I decided I wanted spacers between these layers. Oops, I dropped it. I hope it's strong. Okay, so yeah, let me put one of these in. Yeah, I want this white one on top. So then I just want a space between them so the roots can branch. So let's just go like this. There. Okay, that's done. Okay, and let's check here. I made this little clip. I'll show you what that's for. Motor. Oh God, I hope this works. Okay, motor goes in here. Okay, we just set it in there. Well, here. Maybe it'd be easier if I just stick this in first. Okay, this goes in here. It could have been a little tighter of a fit. But look, so see, this was just kind of loose. Look, I made a little clip. Well, here, let me snap it on. Ugh. Okay, snaps on there, snaps on there, and snaps on there. There we go. Look at this. Yeah. Wow, look at how cool that is. We can adjust this. Can you guys see? Okay, moment of truth. Are you guys ready? We got to add some water. Oh, this is about to be amazing. This thing looks great, doesn't it? It looks so futuristic. Okay, come on, baby. Yes, yes, it's working. Okay, let's add a little more. How much am I supposed to add? Oh my gosh, could you guys see that? Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect stream coming out of every hole. Here, let's take you guys off the tripod. Boop. Look at. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy. Wow, it's so quiet. You can't even hear it. I'm happy about that. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Can we focus on this? Oh, yeah, there we go. Wow, that is really cool. Okay, so I'm going to post this for you guys, the Tinkercad people. And then for the Let's Do Stuff Big people, they will have to wait a little bit until I get a plant growing in here. And we will, I'll keep you guys up to date. So, but go check out that channel if you want to see the plant growing in here, because I know this is going to work. I'm just going to mix up some appropriate hydroponic solution, get things balanced out, and I will get a plant growing in there. Oh, it's going to be awesome. All right. Hey, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.